We are back in the kitchen on Sonoran Living Live, and if you love Mexican food, but you don't want all of those extra calories, you are going to love this segment. Executive Chef Deborah Schneider of Mexican Cocina is here to show us some really tasty dishes throughout the morning that are not light on flavor, but we're going to start you off with a really cool fruit cooler. And this is a custom drink, and you know, we love to eat lighter. Why not drink lighter?
Well, exactly. In Mexico, they do these great things called agua frescas instead of drinking sodas that are fresh fruit, super light, super healthy. And the fun thing is you can have a whole collection of fruit and flavorings to make custom agua frescas for everyone. Perfect. So we call them Mexican fruit coolers. So I was going to make you a watermelon and blackberry one with a mint leaf in it. Does that sound good?
That sounds so delicious, Chef
Awesome.
Deb. I am ready. Order me up one.
Well, let me show you how easy it is to do. You need a muddler or a wooden spoon. You don't have to have a muddler, a mixing glass. You don't even have to have a shaker. You can just do it with a spoon.
Oh, perfect.
And it's really nice to have one of these.
All right.
Strainers. They're kind of handy to have around anyway. So you start by just picking your fruit.
And I like that you said you can custom this drink to whatever fruit you like. So if you're more of a pineapple person or a strawberry, you can make it to your taste and your desire.
Mint leaf. A really delicious one is cucumber and jalapeno is absolutely fantastic.
That's a nice mix.
And then you crush it. So your fruit has to be ripe. You just, this is called muddling, which is a great word, isn't it?
It is a great word. And you said we can use a wooden spoon if we don't have that fancy tool.
Yep.
Okay.
But muddlers you can find at cookware stores. They're really inexpensive and they're kind of handy to have around. If you have a big one, you can call it the Enforcer and chase people around with it.
I like that. Or the wooden spoon is the same.
Yes, a big wooden spoon works too. So we have agave syrup. So this is a low glycemic syrup, and you don't have to use any sweetener at all in this if you don't want to.
And that's a little sweeter than honey, right?
It's actually a little less sweet. It's almost like a simple syrup. And comes from the agave plant. Now, I should mention that this is completely non-alcoholic, of course.
But you can, if you
wanted to have a grown-up one,
so
you
this
could
is
throw
a
a little bit of
G-rated drink, okay? But you can make it a little more.
Yeah. So we're going to add some lime juice, and then we're going to put some ice in it. So the ice, you want to fill it.
The smell is awesome.
Yes. And then on goes the shaker, so pray for me.
I will. But you said we don't need a shaker, so how else would we do it?
Just stir it up with a spoon and then strain it out. So what you're doing right now is you're chilling it. I'm going to turn it over again. You take this.
And I'll have you say that again in case people didn't hear you because you were shaking. If you don't have a shaker,
you can just do it with a spoon. Just stir it up with a spoon, but straining it's kind of important. You don't have to. Whoops, get in there.
So all of that wonderful flavor from the watermelon and the mint and the blackberry all in there together.
All in there together. And then I'm going to add some more ice to this.
And I have my straw already ready.
You have your straw already ready.
Oh, that's great.
This is going to be delicious.
Now, what is that?
This is sparkling water. So if you finish this off with chilled sparkling water, look how pretty that is.
Oh, it looks amazing.
Yes.
And then, of course, you're going to make it look even more fancy, aren't you?
Try and get this on here without cutting it. There we go. Oh, the chef's touch.
Look at this. Oh, it looks great. It tastes even better.
Tastes great, right?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I can imagine that with pineapple or any sort of delicious fruit. And so this, tell us the name again?
This is called a Mexican fruit cooler. That's what we call it, or an agua fresca, which you would have in Mexico.
So if you did make this with a little more octane, would you use tequila?
I would use a good Blanco tequila in it. So 100% agave, Blanco tequila, anything that you'd make a good margarita with, and just a little bit. You don't want to add too much because you really enjoy the fruit in this, and you can just kind of work on one of these all day at the pool.
It is fresh and refreshing. What are you going to make for us next?
I am going to be making a shrimp salad, esquites for you, which is the world's fastest shrimp salad.
I love it, and this will be perfect with that. All right, thanks, Chef Deb. We'll be back over here in the kitchen. I'm going to keep on drinking, Terry.